and we're traveling the world to experience up close and in person all the natural wonders and distinct cultures that our kids would otherwise be learning about only through books and TV. What's it like to vacation amongst the Maui homes of Jeff Bezos, Jim Carrey, and Oprah, while staying in a $5,000 per night oceanside villa and searching for the activities that make this island so appealing? Let's find out.
The sun has been up for a while here in Maui, but it's only 6 a.m. because we have got to be somewhere by 7 a.m. So we're getting ready super early, and this built-in espresso machine, it helps a lot, let me tell you.
It's gonna be another busy day and another wet day. Everything around here so that we can go hit the water in a very different way from yesterday though. Wet bag 1, wet bag 2, and the waterproof gadget bag.
Colt is having a very unhealthy breakfast, but it gives me a chance to load him up with sunblock. We are protecting our skin, and we're gonna get out in the sun. All right, you're all set, let's go. I feel like we're in a hurry, but we're not. We're just excited to get down there. But we're staying on property for this, at least to start this. Sign right there. We have to sign a safety waiver. We're gonna paddle out and we're gonna swim with some turtles this morning. And we can't take our clothes with us.
We should have about, I'm guessing, 15 minutes of paddling out and then about 20 minutes of snorkeling. The whole excursion's just 1 hour, so pretty efficient.
Outrigger with Captain Koa, so he's gonna be paddling, but if we wanna get there faster and spend more time snorkeling with turtles, then we have to paddle ourselves. Here we go. We did pretty well, that was smooth.
You can go ahead and paddle if not, no worries. We're gonna get to the spot.
This could not be a more beautiful morning, and the water is so clear. It's super deep, but the water is still so clear all the way to the bottom. And we have to do it as early in the morning as we can for a couple reasons, but mostly because it gets really windy later in the day, and that mixes up the visibility and makes it more rough, of course, and so you don't want to swim in it, more dangerous. And the turtles are more active early in the morning.
Time for me to help us imua, Hawaiian for move forward. We switch back and forth between sides that we're paddling on based on what Kapitan tells us to do. What are the signals again? The first one, the warning is ho!
And then the next call would be a ho!
Ho! And that's when we switch. You can get used to this. That was quick. We're gonna drop anchor and we're gonna head in. We gotta get our Manta scooter ready now though. Yeah, one of our previous episodes, we were doing our Manta sleep masks. Now we have our Manta scooter. It's Manta everything. Manta all day.
We actually packed this scooter, and the way we did it was we took the battery out and we had to travel with that in our carry-on because you cannot pack batteries in your checked luggage. Our suitcase was a little bit heavy on that one, but still under 70 pounds. It was about 65 pounds total. But we made it work, and we got our scooter here, and it's actually pretty easy and probably a lot cheaper than renting one when you're here.
Even comes with its own dry bag with a handy little pocket on the side where I stuck the battery. I'm not sure if that's where it goes. And voila. We used one exactly like this when we were in the British Virgin Islands. The kids had an absolute blast with it. So the battery pops in there, lock it down, and then we gotta get our GoPro in here. Brooklyn, Cole, if you guys wanna put your stuff on, there we go. I put a little bracket on here so that we can film going forward or flip it around and get the person who's using it. Let me mask up and I'm gonna jump in with him.
Asiwo did such a good job with this. I mean, it's great for kids. It's only 8 pounds and it has 2 engines in it. So, and if Colt drops it, it floats on its own. So it's not like he has to go down to the bottom to try to get it. But it was perfect for us to pack it in our suitcase. It's great for kids and adults, and if you haven't tried them, you have to try it, but they are really expensive to rent. So we were smart enough to bring ours with us. A big shout out for Asiwo for sending us one to review. They're not paying us for the review. We just get to enjoy it, and we can't wait to see what other tricks the kids can do with it. The turtles out here are green sea turtles. They're the most common in the area, and they hang out in this cove because they're eating their breakfast, all the kelp around here. And they like to sunbathe on the rocks. Colt just wants to play around on the scooter. It has 3 different speeds. He started off on the first speed and worked his way up to the fastest one, and that's the one I think he likes to play with, is the fast one.
What a great way to start the day. Water really wakes you up. And it's a great way to see the sun come up. Let's get this put away, we're gonna head back in.
We've got some hungry parents and at least one hungry kiddo, so we're gonna get some breakfast.
Free breakfast.
Free buffets are my favorite thing in the world. Free breakfast buffets. one. We get one every day that we're here.
Not really free, included.
Included, sure.
Skipping the gym today, so this is my workout.
I love how efficient this day is going so far. We're having coffee by 6 a.m., in the water by 7, and now breakfast by 8:30. Feels so good to get some breakfast, especially a really good buffet breakfast. And we have some eggs on our way, so you can have made-to-order stuff too. But we are staying here for 5 nights through our Inspirato membership. And like Phil said, the breakfast is included for our entire stay. We also get $150 credit each day that we're here. And we have a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, full kitchen, gorgeous, partial oceanfront view villa. And it's super, super comfortable to be here, and it is for 0 nightly rates while we're staying here. It's all through our Inspirato membership. We're on the Pass program, so that is a monthly fee, but when you stay at places like this that sometimes charge $2,500 a night, we're only paying $2,500 a month. And we're traveling practically unlimited through their portfolio. If you want to learn more about that, just comment, ask us anything, and you can also go to followabc.com/pass. We're gonna finish up breakfast, get some showers, and head out into Lahaina and check that area out.
We're in Wailea right now, but we're gonna take a little drive up the coast to Lahaina so that we can visit what once was the capital of the island.
Actually, it's the former capital of the Hawaiian Kingdom from 1820 to 1845 until it became Honolulu. We actually got this car rental for $17 a day. A good friend of ours lives on the island, and she gave us a tip that when the tourism is low, if it's a bit of an off-season, the car rental places will drop the prices down to $15 a day, so keep an eye out for that. So if you've watched our episodes for a while, you know that I get almost all of my wardrobe pieces from June Ruby, a boutique store in Denver. Well, they have a connection here in Maui. They actually have a sister store. It's called Aloha Love, and we're gonna go check it out right now. It's right on Front Street, which is the main shopping and restaurant area in Lahaina. So if you're looking to do any vacation shopping, you should definitely stop in. There are a lot of cute stores around here, but I'm a little biased with Aloha Love. There's such a charming old town feel here, and that's because it's known as a historical place. It started off as a whaling town. Now it's more of a touristy place with the restaurants, the shops, and a lot of art galleries too. And some restaurants with great views. So this Dirty Monkey has got a good balcony.
Our friend Barb from the retail shop back there has an apartment right above the store, and she doesn't even have a car. She has so much walkability right here that she basically can rent a car once a month or whenever she needs something like that, but otherwise it's just walking everywhere, which is like our dream.
The kids are dying for henna tattoos, and so we happen to pass by a place and they're gonna get some tattoos. Guess what Colt's gonna get?
And a gecko right here.
You guessed it, it's a lizard, a gecko. And Brooklyn, what'd you pick?
The ring catcher.
Dream catcher. How sweet. That is a beautiful dream catcher, but it's so big on her arm because her arm is so tiny, it looks gargantuan. But speaking of gargantuan, we have a gargantuan fan. I am Christopher, and we want to give you a shout out. Thank you for following us. We appreciate all that you do.
I'm getting a gecko. This one on my forearm. It's gonna be the size of Dexter.
Who's Dexter?
My pet gecko.
She is using string to tie up his sleeve so it doesn't slip down. Oh, that does work well. That's genius.
I think I'm all set. I gotta keep it in front of the fan.
Let's see it. You love it? Hey, it's a really hot day out here, so we're gonna get some more shave ice. We've had that before in Hawaii, but never on Maui. We had it when we were in Honolulu, on Oahu. Uncle Clay's House of Pure Aloha. This place is called Ululani's, and we hear that it's phenomenal. In fact, we're very lucky to even make it this far to the front of the line, because they say sometimes it can be 100 people in this line, and we just happen to catch it during a lull.
Lynn, here you go, honey. You're so welcome. This is like a whole rainbow.
But I got mochi on top.
But I love how he has those 3 colors make the colors of the rainbow, because between pink and yellow is orange, between yellow and blue is green, and it makes like more of a rainbow.
This is like 10 times better than any shave ice I've ever had.
While they're eating their shave ice, I want to walk all the way down to the end of Front Street because there is a very special tree that I've been wanting to check out. This banyan tree is one of the largest in the US, the oldest in Hawaii because it is 150 years old. It was transplanted from India and put here to be in front of the courthouse, which is right over there. This entire park is one big tree. Roots coming in, roots coming out, it's all connected, it's one tree. But do you know what makes me sad is this. I get it, people want to have fun, but like carving your names in trees like this makes me sad because this tree is not your toy. It's historical, it's been here a long time, and destroying the bark destroys its skin, and skin is an organ, it's your life, so don't do that. One big tree, one big life. So beautiful. Lahaina is really, really a cool town. It's a great place to spend the day. Come out here, have some lunch, do some shopping. Aloha Love, such a cute store. But we're gonna head back to the hotel.
We're the Lockwoods. Aaron, Phil, Reagan, Brooklyn, and Cole. We're traveling the world to experience, up close and in person, all the natural wonders and distinct cultures that our kids would otherwise be consuming only through textbooks and TV. We think it's a better way to learn, and we're working hard to fund this little experiment in the hope that our kids will grow up wiser, kinder, and more grateful for the beauty of our diverse planet and its people.